everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. This is Victoria Violet coming to you, and this is a reading for Gemini. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I have 4 cards on the table already. That is from our Weight Rider deck, and in front of me I have Beautiful Creatures Tarot. We're only going to pick 4 from this one, and then we'll get started after the first part of the introduction on what we have on the table so far for Gemini, and we'll go into our regular tarot. Okay, you know what I think happened right now? I'm not kidding you. Oh, here they are. I felt something fall. I thought it had fallen. Forgive me. Okay, so whew, you have some rough cards on the table, Gemini. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. In case I didn't show you the box, some of you guys really love looking at the boxes and what tarot this is. Again, this is Beautiful Creatures, and who makes this, by the way? J.R. Riviera. I believe that's the name of the person who makes these cards. Okay, I don't get a kickback from any of these folks, by the way. I don't. They're not sponsoring me or anything. So it's kind of, it irks me to tell you guys, but at the same time, I realize you guys want to know. So there you go. 5 of Swords. That's the first one on deck. And that's why I was dismayed, because 5 of Swords just start with that kind of energy. To me, it's kind of rough. And to boot, I feel like the energy is kind of stuck for you, Gemini. I feel like it's not flowing as well as it could be. And I'm trying to turn the energy around for you, and that's why I've got a 3rd deck out. But I have to tell you, it feels really rough coming to the table with the 5 of Swords. That's the first thing that I feel. You have the Ace of oh my gosh, I was going to say of Swords. So stewardship must be very important at this time for you, meaning take care of whatever it is that you've got. Take care of whatever it is that you have been provided for by the universe. But I see that on the 5 of Swords, if you do turn that around, and forgive me, I live off an avenue, that's going to change within a month's time, and I thank you for your patience. I feel, being an intuitive, I feel like the Ace of Swords telling you you have intellect to turn all of these things around. So whatever the 5 of Swords is bringing you, it's not a good thing. All of a sudden I feel a lot of apprehension. All of a sudden I feel almost like I can't breathe. So if some of you are going through restraints, constraints, to where you feel like you don't have enough money, finances flowing, or you don't have enough provisions in general. Provisions could be gas money, food money, anything, any supplies that you need, right? I feel for you. Because here you come with the 5 of Coins. The 5 of Coins also is a card of lack or a card of restraint. And that cannot feel too well. It cannot feel too good. Of course, this is a general reading. It's not a one-to-one reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay? So, yeah. You got the 9 of Swords on top of that one. Oh my goodness, Gemini. What am I going to do with you guys? So again, 5 of Coins, which is lack, needing, necessity. And then you have the 9 of Swords. My goodness, we got to turn this energy around. We really do. You've got the Temperance card here, okay? The Temperance card is telling you we're still mixing things for you. I know it looks dire. You know, the angels of God are saying, I know it looks dire. Hold on, we're coming. 7 of Swords. I feel like maybe somebody took something from you. It literally says alchemy and treachery. I feel like somebody stole something from you, and I feel like the divine is trying to restore that to you, but it's going to take a minute. And I know, Victoria Violet, I don't have a minute. I needed help yesterday. I hear you. I'm sorry for that. You have the King of Wands, and I feel hopefully that this is not a suspect, a perpetrator of sorts. I hope that this is something positive. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles, servitude. So it looks like you might have someone that you can rely on. That's going to be up to you, how you feel about it, whether you feel like you can rely on this other individual or you cannot. This is the next deck that we're using. The good thing about this deck, because this is the layers that were first put onto the table, the first 4 cards were from the Weight Rider deck, and this is my giant deck. And you have the star at the bottom of this deck. You literally have the star, you have the 9 of Cups here, but then you do have the 2 of Coins as if you're waiting for some information. And for some of you, you may or may not want what's coming. You might feel some kind of way about what's coming because the Hermit is there from this offer that's going to be given to you. You may feel like this offer is a little bit of a hefty price to pay. OMG, I just realized when I looked down, it's the same doggone card. It is the same card that you had to begin with from the Beautiful Creatures. It's the 9 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. Lord have mercy. Okay, well, let me tell you something, guys. I think things will get better. I really do. I don't like that card. I'm just gonna put it down. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and you do have a way out. You do have a way out. I just don't see it just yet. So let's start, Libra. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Libra. Forgive me. I'm so used to doing Libra. Please forgive me. Gemini, let's go. For the sign of Gemini, can you tell us what the near future holds for Gemini? And are they going to be able to get out of all of these financial constraints? Oh my goodness, did y'all see what happened? I didn't do anything. All I did was shuffle and these cards fell out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wonder I said Libra. You have the Queen of Swords coming out. Okay? This is the Queen of Swords, but this is also bringing about either a partnership or a love connection. And Gemini, I know you're not a Libra. I know that. I'm an intuitive. Please bear with me and just let's go with the flow. Feels like Spirit is asking you to be more like the Libra female. Okay? The Libra is also an air sign, a fellow air sign. When the Libra, who is in the feminine state of the Queen of Swords, comes into play, she's more logical. She's more, will this behoove me? How will this benefit me? Okay, she's a thinker. She's a logical thinker. And here we're looking at the 2 of Cups. So again, what is she looking to see? She's looking to see if any of these things that are on the table are going to benefit her. Okay? She's not going to just take it through emotion. She's just not. It's not going to happen just via emotion. She wants to know how it's going to benefit her. I think that's a good thing for you to, a good stance for you to take, Gemini, because otherwise you may end up staying in this situation too long of not having. And also the other thing is, if it's a partnership where it's maybe a love connection in relation to the finances, then we also want to look to see if in the long run, if it's going to behoove you or not. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh my God. Can I please, guys? I'm not kidding you. Oh my God. Y'all see that these are 2 different decks? Now we have 3 different decks. Why am I saying all of this? Well, the reason I use several decks at one time is because if the same card, which then tells us it's a theme, comes out more than one time, it's a theme, and it's a theme we need to look at very, very studiously. I think that's why the Queen of Swords is coming out. You have 3 times on the table the 3 of Swords. Not once, not twice, 3 times you have the 9 of Swords. That is a rock and a hard place. That is a very difficult position to find yourself. So, oh my gosh, my heart goes out to you guys. Anything else is coming that we need to know about for the Geminis, please? And thank you. And they're telling me skin and bones, because I'm looking back to the Five of Swords. Don't ask me why, because that's the first lay, right? That's the first throw, first layout. But literally, they're telling me to take a look. Well, she's got an animal, but it's just a skeleton of the animal. It's the head skeleton, the head portion of the skeleton of the animal that she's got there. And the only way you're going to get out of this situation, because you already have the Queen of Swords. Now you have the Ace of Swords on top of the Queen of Swords. They're telling me you need to use your intellect. You need to use your intellect, okay? What else is coming here? Look at that, the Fool card. The Fool card is here. Didn't I see the Fool here? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I thought I saw the Fool. Oh my God. I didn't want to go too far down, because then I'm telling you from two different decks. I'm trying to, you know, pull both information, and then I don't want to leave it halfway through with just half of a story. So I left the Fool alone. But look, luckily he came out again. And so I'm going to pull him out. So the Fool card at least is telling me there's some vital pieces of information you don't have. I'm sorry. I know. It's like, okay, what is it? If it was a regular reading to where you were my client, I would be able to tell you pinpointedly what it is. Look at that. Look at that. Gridlock. There's a vital piece of information you need. So maybe this person who we're coming towards next, which is the King of Wands, maybe he's going to be able to supply you this missing piece of information that you need. But you do have two Fool cards, so whatever it is that you have to do to get you to the next stopover or the next portion of your life, do it. And the reason I'm saying it like that, Gemini, is because I feel like the Fool came out twice to let you know things are changing. They don't look like they're changing. Things are changing. We know it doesn't show yet, but things are changing. Why does the Fool keep coming out, please? For Gemini. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? When that happens to me, which is very rare, it's a gridlock. They don't want to talk. Why do they stop talking when I'm asking about the Fool? No. I want to know about this Fool. What does it have to do with Gemini? How is it going to affect Gemini going into something new or going towards something new? Oh my God. Somebody doesn't want you to get a hold of your money. Your finances will improve with the Fool coming twice. It's a guarantee that your life will improve if you follow this formula. There is a missing piece, and somebody doesn't want you to grab onto that missing piece. And because they don't want you to grab onto that missing piece, you may not succeed. So even the people that you feel are not in your best interest or that you wouldn't have chosen to be with, and I never tell people this, Lord forgive me, I never tell anybody this. I have never in my life told anybody you've got to be with this person or that person and then use them. So I'm going to be very careful with my wording. It feels like the person coming towards you that can help you is a King of Wands. Now, if you're a male, maybe another male, but it may also be a female who is embodying this energy of the wand energy, which is a fire sign. They're going to tell you they don't have much or they can't help you very much, but it is going to help you. And even if it's a small amount, it's still going to help you, okay? It's still more than you have right now. Somehow, some way, with them helping you, you get to the Ace of Coins. Who is this King of Wands, please? And why does the Gemini need them? I'm smiling because, you know, I almost said the other sign again. It's a force of habit. I've been doing it for, what, 8 months now? Forgive me, lo siento. Why is this King of Wands here, please? And how is he helping Gemini? Come on now. Because otherwise you're in the Hangman position. Okay? You're in the Hangman position. If they don't help you, you stay in an indefinite state of being in the Hangman position. What is the Hangman? Well, the Hangman is a good thing and a bad thing. On the good parts of the Hangman, you, if it was you, you would be looking at things in a spiritual way. Again, how is this helping me? How is it going to better me? How is it going to get me ahead in the long run? But since this person is coming in You don't have to stay into that hangman position or energy, because this person is coming in to help you. Okay. This is a guarantee that the Gemini is going to move forward with the help of this fire sign, or at the very least, someone who embodies the energy of the King of Wands. This is giving me a headache, I will tell you that much, okay? Yes, it is a guarantee. It is a darn good guarantee. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands. So let's just round robin again, just so that you have things straightened in your head, like you know what I'm talking about. So far you have the Ace of Swords on the table, you have the Ace of Coins, and now you have the Ace of Wands on the table for this reading. You could say, Victoria Violet, I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, let me just say you have 3 new beginnings, or 3 markers, okay? Landmarks that are telling me as a reader, you are in dire straits. You are going through something. You are experiencing loss or stagnancy, blockages. Sorry, this reading is making me so tired. But you're still in a blocked energy with the 3 cards that came out simultaneously, almost back to back anyway. 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords could be many things, okay? Bear with me. 9 of Swords could be your depression. If you're thinking about the way things are, that they don't look too bright for you, could be depression that has kind of come to stick around and become your best friend. Don't let it. And I know that's easier said than done. The 9 of Swords could be the heaviness of the situation, because you can't see your way out. And the 9 of Swords could be the situation itself that is so heavy that everybody and anybody would feel overwhelmed, okay? You're facing a lot of roadblocks. But the money is here. The new beginnings are here. The choice of the 2 of Cups, whether that's in business or pleasure or a combination of both, it's not relevant. What is relevant is the help is here. That's the relevancy, okay? So it's a guarantee. You don't have to stay in the stagnancy unless you want to. Choice is going to be yours. All right. What is the final outcome for the Gemini, please and thank you? What is the final outcome for the Gemini during this tarot reading for this week, please and thank you? And we are on the 27th of February today. Just in case anybody wants to know. I will be posting another air sign video towards the end of the week. And I will also be posting Aquarius tomorrow. Also, just FYI, I'm opening another channel. And that channel I will post into the comment section so that you can go and subscribe ahead of time in case you want to grow spiritually or know more things on the metaphysical spiritual plane. And let's go. You have the 5 of Wands. So again, it's heavy energy because we started with the 5 of Swords. But that energy is transmuting for you. You have the 10 of Cups now. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. So you have the 10 of Cups. So these are more now concerns more than the heaviness of the actual or actuality of the situation. Because now we've said, okay, we're accepting the energy of the King of Wands. And remember, the King of Wands could be an institution, could be a loan officer, could be a phone call that says you've won, you know, $1,000, whatever. But there's an energy coming in to transmute your life to where whatever life situation you're experiencing right now, it won't be long term. And again, I'm looking down and seeing the 5 of Wands, so it's more like a stress of a worry now, and not so much a stress of it's an actual problem. Okay, so it's lessened from the 9s, it's going down to a 5. Thank you, God. And then you have the 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, you have the 10 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. My goodness, those are beautiful cards, Gemini. Wow. And you have the Sisters in Agreement. You have the Fates here. You have the Fates here. And then you have the Star. You have the Star card. Didn't we have the Star card early on? Or am I imagining things? No, I think you did have Did you have the star? You did have the star. That's why I'm a little sleuth. For those that have never joined me, my name is Victoria Violet. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot. I have now started doing all air signs, and I'm just going to be doing my beautiful air signs. First I was doing Libra, but now I've kind of, come over to all the air signs because, frankly, I feel like we have some similarities and we could all use the extra help, as they say, okay? And looking by the cards, looking at the cards, yeah, I'm in the nick of time. So you already had the star here. So why am I making such a big fuss about the star? You may ask, and I will tell you. Because the star is guaranteeing you one thing, that there is help. It's not hopeless. The star is really, really lucky. A lot of people say, I love the sun, the sun, the sun. For me, it's the star. For me, it's the star and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And the reason the star is one of my favorite cards is because the star is the most auspicious card in the deck. It promises you good luck in anything, in any endeavor that you put yourself to do or accomplish. Okay, so for me, even though everything looks bleak, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords is what you're actually in right now. Not taking away from that, because to do that would water down what you're experiencing, and I'm not about that. But I am here to tell you that it does lessen after this help or idea comes in the form of the King of Wands. It lessens to a Five of Wands, which is just worries now, and it goes into the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, into the star energy. So it goes back into the star energy, which somehow, some way, it's an inkling to me that that's what your natural energy is. In other words, that's the energy you normally vibrate in, which is the star energy, okay? Let's take a look, see what else. You get Justice, Gemini. Another air card. So stop and think about it. Whatever it is that you're going through, you feel like you're going to have a loss, you're not. You're not. It does look bleak. It does look bleak. You have no earthly idea what I have in my hand. So I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. Let me tell you how my spirit guides, they're freaking awesome. Way to go, team. And who is the driving force? Prime Creator. Prime Creator and Source, which is our divine Godhead and, of course, our Jesus Christ. Look at that. The King of Wands to the King of Wands. This one was the person that I first told you that this is the catalyst for the change to bring in the monies, the finances, the stability you need back into your finances. And he's coming out again. So again, we're on the money. We're telling you exactly the way it is. There's nothing else that I need to look into for you, because I know all is going to turn itself around for you, and you're going to be at a much better state financially and stability wise than you are currently. And of course, again, stating so that I have this disclaimer, it is a general reading, it is not a one-to-one reading. So if you say, Victoria Violet, none of this resonated with me, I gleamed no gold nuggets, I say, please come back next week and let's see what we have for our air signs. You never know. Sometimes because of our planets that are within our own charts, we may not resonate. We are not all going to be going through the same thing. I'm but one reader, and you guys are so many vast countries out there even. But I do appreciate you stopping by. In the end, if you're not going through this, but someone else is, please do share away. Sharing is caring. And for me, my whole endeavor is, if I help one person during the reading, then I've done my job. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe, or at least concentrate on your life and what's coming towards you, so that you can change this energy and it can vibe to at least the Five of Wands and not the Nine of Swords energy. Much love and light to you. Victoria Violet, Gypsy Roots Tarot. Bye.